So we're here at Excelsior Stadium today for a very special charity cup match, the Sensory Cup in aid of Hope for Autism. 4 teams playing today: Airdrie, Sunderland, Rangers, and a team made up especially for Hope for Autism. And with Graham here, he's going to help me film the event, and we'll capture as many goals and as much of the excitement throughout the day as we can. And I've got a bubble coming out my nose, but it's one of those days at Scotland. It looks like the sun's shining, but it's...
Want to play a wee bit of keepy uppy?
Keepy uppy, yeah. So I'm here with Stevie Burr, the organiser of the event today. Stevie, tell us what's happening today.
Today we are hosting the very first Sensory Cup 2016-17. We've got Rangers, Sunderland, Hope for Autism and Airdrie competing in it. This Sensory Cup is more or less raising awareness for sensory rooms at football stadiums and obviously other sports stadiums.
So, so far so good. What's the order of the games today?
First game kicked off at 11:15 for Airdrie versus Rangers. Airdrie won 2-0. Then we had Hope For Autism versus Sunderland, where I believe that finished 4-0 to Hope For Autism. At the moment in time, we've got Rangers and Sunderland playing now. That's half time and it's 1-0 to Sunderland. After this game, it's Airdrie versus Hope For Autism. Then we'll have Sunderland and Airdrie, very final game, and Rangers and Hope will be the game before that.
Really good so far. We've the win so far. Started the first game. Hope For Autism are looking like the dark horses, I think. And that'd be good if they won it off the record. Obviously, I would prefer Airdrie win it, but it's going really well. We've got a good crowd. Hopefully, getting a fair bit of money and raising awareness as well. So that's what it's all about.
And what kind of players have you managed to get in today from the Legends players? Who have you got in?
So we've got 3 ex-players come along for us. We've got Brian Prunty, who played with Airdrie twice and is a local boy, and he's still playing football professionally. He's just won the league with Arbroath. Stevie Docherty was our midfield maestro and captain, and Brian McPhee, who was along here last week for a Legends game. So we've got 3 ex-players, all really well thought of amongst the Airdrie support, and showing the non-ex players what to do.
And what Legends have you got in for the other teams?
So Sunderland have got Kevin Kylan, who is an ex-Scotland internationalist, and he was still playing up to a couple of years ago. And Rangers have got Alec Ray, who was playing up till maybe about 5 or 6 years ago, but is now doing football management. And they've got John Brown, ex-player and ex-manager of Dundee and Clyde, who's managing them. So there's a fair smarting of ex-pros who've come along. I'm grateful to them as well, because it adds a bit more sort of publicity to it.
So right now I'm with Peter Shippey, who's playing for Sunderland today. How's it going, Pete?
Oh, it's fantastic. I just want to thank Airdrie for putting on such a wonderful day. It's tremendous.
Now, how's the team doing?
We're doing well. We started off a bit slow, but we've come into the game really well now. Had a fantastic win against Rangers, so it's really good. Just really happy with how it's gone so far.
It doesn't matter if you lose anymore, because you just go back and say you beat Rangers.
That's it. Oh, it's a great day, whatever. I just sort of need to thank everyone for turning out. It's a tremendous cause. Stevie Bird, Dougie Allsop were tremendous here and putting on this wonderful day, and very proud of it. It's really good.
What legends did you bring with you today?
We've got Kevin Kyle, ex-Sunderland legend, with us today. Really thankful for him for turning up, and I need to thank him for that. A real asset to our side there. You can see the skills he brought when he was a pro just a few years ago, and obviously it's tremendous to get on the pitch with the likes of Alex Ray, things like that. He was a Sunderland legend when I was a Sunderland fan. I stood on the terraces and watched him, and loved seeing some of his tackles and things. So
sure,
tremendous. It's a privilege to be on the pitch with such guys.
Now, since the last time we spoke, Rangers have now taken on a sensory room. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, it's brilliant. The word's spreading now. Broxy's Den. Yeah, it's the second one in Scotland. So 6 clubs have done it now. It's Notts County, Watford. Obviously Sunderland were first. We've got Airdrie, Rangers and Middlesbrough. We've got 3 or 4 irons in the fire now, so hopefully early on next season there'll be a few more clubs doing it, so hopefully bit by bit word spreading. I think the biggest one at the moment as well is the Qatar World Cup. There's a stadium we spoke to back in October. The Khalifa Stadium have opened a room out for the Qatar World Cup in 2022, so really proud to get that one. So things are progressing hopefully the right way, and Airdrie are real supporters of that and been really good along the way.
And you've got the media on side as well. I see there's some more publicity recently for Sunderland and the sensory room back home.
That's right, yeah. Again, Sunderland we brought the ice there, and they've been fantastic as well. So leading the way, and obviously Airdrie leading the way up in Scotland. So just really proud of what's happening, and hopefully a lot of sort of children who have sensory difficulties and would benefit from such rooms, and the parents and carers as well, who can come along and enjoy the game as well. It's great to see the parents suddenly come and that door's opened for them. So it's for everybody to enjoy, and it's great that the clubs are putting this facility on for them.
Who's going to win the Sensory Cup today?
Oh, it could be. It doesn't matter. Airdrie. I don't know. Hopefully we will. I don't know. But just as long as everyone has a good day, that's what it's about, which it is so far. And some of the football's been really good, nice, competitive, good standard. So yeah.
You're hoping to score one? You're hoping to put one in the back of the net?
Oh, I'd love to get one, but it doesn't matter about that. No, just the privilege of playing on the pitch and being here and being part with Airdrie, and it's just a great day. That's what matters.
Always good to see you, Peter. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope you score a goal.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Even if it's a penalty, that counts.
That'd be what? Anything backheel, anything.
Thanks again, man. All the best, Peter. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, and you.
I'm Sean Hibbert. I'm 25 and I'm a soldier in the army at the minute.
Brilliant.
Due to come out next year. I met Pete about 6 months ago now. And obviously, mentioned the cause. My actual fiance works with children with autism in schools as well, so she's an assistant teacher. So as soon as he mentioned the cause for this, we jumped on it and said yes straight away. So
Brilliant, fantastic. Thanks for your service as well.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
Yes, my name's Scott.
Scott.
Yep. I know Peter exactly like Sean. We played together last week at the Stadium of Light, on the pitch. And again, I think it's a great cause. I told Peter I really admire him for the work that he's doing for his children. As a man, I really respect him. And it's a great day, great competition, and hopefully we'll raise a lot of money.
And also, it's great that Peter's idea of having a sensory room at the football stadiums has come as far as Scotland, and it seems to be the bigger clubs like Rangers have taken it on board. That can only be a good thing.
Oh, it's absolutely, it's extraordinary, to be honest. I think it was about a month ago he messaged me, went down to the project down at White Hart Lane as they were demolishing the stadium. I'm actually a Tottenham fan.
Right, okay.
So he obviously phoned me up and he told me where he was, and he said Spurs have jumped on it as well. They're actually adapting their new stadium as well.
Oh, great.
So it's absolutely terrific, and like you say, the cause as well. Just for these kids to be able to go and watch a football match. It's not a lot to ask, and for the clubs to step up and do this, it's amazing.
But a lot more clubs need to make their grounds more inclusive for a wider audience. That's a fact, and I'm sure that with Peter and his family's drive, sensory rooms will be
up everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Absolutely. Talking about the game today, how's the games going?
Absolutely fine. I've ran myself ragged. So we've got. We just won our last game. The first game was a write-off. We won 1-0 against Rangers, to which I was surprised because I thought we drew 1-1, so I was chuffed when we came off.
And you scored the goal, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did you feel to score against Rangers?
Pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, pretty good. Got set up by a Sunderland legend as well. Thought I'd actually missed as well. So. Celebration's not the best one I've ever had, but yeah, it's pretty good.
But did you have a special celebration?
I had a special handshake planned, but I don't think it was worthy of it. So.
No roller-polies or backflips or anything like that?
Well, like Scott said, we had
he doesn't want to do any more, he's got a marathon already. No gymnastics.
Like Scott said, we had a game at the Stadium of Light a couple of weeks ago. Threw out a couple of good celebrations then.
Right.
So, but you never know.
A knighthood,
Knighthood.
We've got to rehearse.
We've got to rehearse these things, Denny Ali's secret handshake, bit of a dab. Got one game left, so you might see one. You never know.
Who's your favourite team so far?
Who's my favourite team?
Yeah.
I tell you, Hope For Autism are actually playing really well.
Yeah,
yes,
they absolutely hammered us.
Oh, is that who we played first game?
Penalty,
right.
I hope you win your next game.
Say, speaking of kids, Pete, do you want to?
Oh, here we have. Hiya.
Hi, mate.
Come on over. Do you want to give us a wave?
Just say to the camera.
Give us a wave. Hey! You having a good day? High five. High five for me. Hey, ouch.
Thank you very much.
My name's Gary and I support Rangers.
Right, okay, are you happy with the score so far?
No, because Rangers got beat 2-0.
Oh dear. So what do you think? Do you think it'll get any better second game?
The better.
Who do you think will score for Rangers?
I don't know anybody that's playing because none of them look like legends.
Say again?
None of them look like legends. So
None of them look like you're the spokesman.
Yeah, but none of them look like legends, so I don't know who's going to score. I'll go for the guy that plays up front.
You go for the guy that plays up front?
Yeah, don't know what one he is, but we'll just go for him.
Right, okay. Right, and you, what's your name?
Callum.
Come on over, Callum. You swap places with Callum. Right, what do you think? How do you think your second game's going to go?
It should go better for Rangers.
And how many goals would you predict the score will be in the next game?
7
7.
to Rangers.
7 what? 7-0?
Aye.
You think so?
Aye.
Right, you join your pals back there again. Right, the rest of you come forward. What's your name?
Aaron.
What do you think the score's going to be the next game?
3-1 to Rangers.
Who's going to score?
Striker.
Do you know any of the players?
No.
Right, well, you just need to wait and see who scores. We've got another two here. All right, boys, come on in here.
Stephen, one and you're in the...
But these two are stuffing their faces at the back. Does anybody else want to say anything? Right, I'm going to come. Stand there for a minute. What's your name?
Joshua, and I support Rangers.
You support Rangers. What do you think the score's going to be?
4-0 Rangers.
Do you know who do you think's going to score?
Striker and the left mid. We'll score 2 each.
Right, well, good luck, boys. Let's see what happens in the next game. I'll speak to you in a wee while, right? So I'm talking now to Craig Houston from Rangers, who's going to tell us all about Rangers' involvement with the sensory room. You've just taken on board the sensory room at Ibrox.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was there was a couple of people at Ibrox had an idea of a facility, and we'd approached them with a smaller idea. We weren't sure of these plans that they had in place, and when we got showed the bigger scheme, we were going to basically have one executive box, and we were wanting to fund that. But when we got to Ibrox, our disability awareness group had come up with these plans, and all it needed was money. So that's where we came in, and it was great effort. We had a match on Ibrox. We had a golf day which was well supported, and we had an open day run by a family that were very close to the fundraising. With bucket collections, with Rangers supporters coming over from Northern Ireland having whip rounds and the ferry, and it was fantastic. And all in all, with a £30,000 plan, we managed to raise £46,000. So great effort, and seeing the centre open a few months ago was great. I was fortunate enough to go in for 5 or 10 minutes in the first game and see the kids that were benefiting from it, and it was fantastic effort by the fans raising the money, and a fantastic effort by those at Ibrox involved in the planning and the build. It's been great.
Do you think it's something that every stadium should have, a sensory room for kids?
Yeah, I mean, it's, if possible, it'd be fantastic. I mean, obviously there's no unlimited amount of money available in Scottish football, but the amount of kids, I mean, we've got our own youth football team, and it's amazing the percentage of kids that have got autism. I wasn't really aware of the volumes involved until we started up our youth football team, and it's great that some kids at some levels of the spectrum are able to incorporate into normal mainstream youth football, but for other kids where their needs are a wee bit more and greater, going to a football match is just not going to happen. So these sensory rooms, fantastic, lets them watch the game, a bit of protection, maybe a bit easier with the surroundings, and if there's anything goes wrong and they have an episode during the game, they've got all the equipment there to help the kids position, and it's been fantastic to watch. And it'd be great if every club in Scotland could have one, but obviously finances are not great at some of the levels of Scottish football.
So that's why we need the support of the fans to and if all the clubs do this and the fans get behind it, then fundraisers and events like you guys have did, you set out to raise 30 grand, you raise 46 grand. If the fans get there's another go. How's Rangers doing today? How are you guys enjoying the event today?
Next question. We're really enjoying it.
You're enjoying it.
We've got one more game to go, so hopefully we can turn things round with that.
Right, okay. How are you not playing today?
The charity game that we raised the £46,000, I got somebody came through my knee, and that was a year ago, and I've not been able to play since, so it's probably for the best.
I feel your pain. I was supposed to be goalie, but I stayed my pinky last night.
Yep.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Look at that, shocking. So that's my excuse, and I'm stuck with it. But listen, thanks for talking to us today, Craig, and good luck with the club and the sensory room at Ibrox.
I'm Graham. I've been a supporter now since I was 5-year-old, so that's coming up for nearly 50 years now. Supporter of Airdrie from the old Broomfield up to the new stadium here. I'm a member of the Supporters Trust, and I do what I can to help them out at games and at things like this. Sensory room, it's been a fantastic achievement for the club. It's brought a whole lot of focus on the club for the right reasons, so it's great to see people out on a day like today enjoying themselves, enjoying the football, and promoting something that's really good for the club and for autism.
Do you think it's important that other clubs get involved with sensory rooms and have their own sensory room?
I think you've just got to go up into the sensory room and see those kids up there, kids that would never probably have been able to sustain being at a football game for any length of time. They're up there, they've got things to, if they're feeling a wee bit it's too much for them, they can take a wee time out. They've got their ear defenders and things like that, all specialist equipment and things to help the kids. And you see so many stories, kids on social media and things who have been to the sensory room and they've actually thoroughly enjoyed it, and have managed to stay there for full games where they've never managed that before.
Now, what about you playing today? Is there no sign of you getting a game?
Well, I think there needs to be a wee bit of fitness work done, so maybe need to have a wee word with Paul McDonough about that. I'd had a wee look. I was up last week at the game, Brian McPhee's game, the charity game that was up here last week. So I've set myself a goal, lose a couple of stones and be on that part next year. So hopefully I'll be there.
You heard it here first. There's no getting out it. That's you in next year.
I need to lose the weight now.
Graham, thanks for talking to us.
Cheers.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Feeling confident that Airdrie's going to win?
Well, do you know what? I'm just over the moon. Everybody's turned out. We've got a good crowd, and it's not really about winning. It's all about having fun, taking part, and so far so good. Do you know what I mean? Everybody seems to be having a great time. The fans, the players, everybody's buzzing. So happy days.
Do you plan on doing more events like this?
Yeah, we're hoping. From a Sense of Cup point of view, we're hoping this can be an annual event, but we can rotate it around the other teams. Sunderland are hoping to hold it next year, but we'd like to think there's 4 teams today. We'd like to think this time next year there'll be more teams that have got sensory rooms, and then the competition can hopefully grow because more clubs have seen the need for having these types of facilities.
Stephen, how did you get involved today?
Well, obviously being an ex-player with Airdrie, got a phone call to come in and help, and I always try and help out as much as I can with anything that's happening with Airdrie.
And are you happy with the results so far?
Well, not just now, no. First game went well, good victory over Rangers. I think the team are playing here today is full of young boys and plenty of energy about them, and as older guys are getting maybe our legs run off us, but we've still got another game, so we want to win it, but it's all for a good cause at the end of the day.
What do you think of the idea of the sensory room at the stadium? It's catching on.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I've seen a lot on Facebook and everything about it, and the job that the boys have done in the fundraising to get it for the kids and everything, absolutely fabulous.
It's a great cause, and other stadiums getting involved as well. Rangers have got one, Sunderland started it off.
I think it's something everybody should look to be doing. There's not enough done, just in the society these days for people. But if we can put a lesson out there and people take note of it, then hopefully other clubs are going to do it.
Sure. You going to score today?
If I get back on, hopefully.
Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us.
No worries, anytime.
Cheers, Stevie. Magella from Hope For Autism. How do you feel? You've won the cup?
Oh, superb. It's absolutely fantastic. We really were the underdogs and we've produced it, won the cup. The guys in the team were absolutely fantastic. It's made up of sort of dads, staff, friends and family of Hope. So we're buzzing,
You just beat Rangers, Airdrie and Sunderland to win the cup, the Sensory Cup.
Fantastic.
Last minute team, you weren't even going to be in?
We were meant to be in with the Airdrieonians, so we really didn't think they would get much kind of time on the park at all. So to have our own team was a bit daunting at first, but great now.
And what was it like to actually playing a game?
It was fantastic. We came out for a training session with Stevie during the week, so that was my kind of first time being out here. But to come out today and to get on the park for a bit, it was good.
So I suppose we've got Middlesbrough to thank for all this, haven't we?
Yeah.
For not showing up. Thanks for not showing up, Middlesbrough.
It's good for them, but great for us.
Yeah, well done. Absolutely. Couldn't have went to a better team. It's just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, thank you.
So well done.
Thank you, Ross.
Incidentally, Magella didn't score any goals today, but she's.
I think I hit a few players. I missed the ball a few times and hit a few players, but I mean a few clearances, so I'll take that.
You know, it didn't do anybody like Vinnie Jones any harm when he was doing it. So
there you go.
Yeah, you went for the best.
I don't think I'm getting signed for Airdrie ladies anytime soon anywhere.
You never know.
Hopefully, if we get down to Sunderland to play next year, they'll take me back in the team.
It's a great day for Hope For Autism in many different ways.
Yeah, I mean the sensory room was full, and we also had some of our families out in the stands as well, and quite a few kids were sort of down pitch side, kind of sort of seeing the mascots and kicking the ball around. So it was just a great family day.
It's been brilliant. Well, everybody's had a great day. Magella here has won the cup with the Hope For Autism team. Where is the cup? We need to go. She's going to go and get the cup and bring it over and let us see it. I think they've got the mascots got the cup at the moment. They're over there mingling around. Here we go. I think this is the point we're supposed to drink from the cup. Aren't we supposed to drink like champagne from the cup?
We've not got any, so...
You haven't got any champagne?
No, maybe. Hopefully after the Scotland game tonight, but...
Maybe. It'll be Buckfast if it's Airdrie. So the last shot of the video is going to be you holding up the cup.
Stevie, come on in, Stevie.
Stevie, come on over. Stevie, the man organised the event today. Stevie Barr. Congratulations, guys. Stevie, a great result for Hope For Autism.
Absolutely fantastic, Ross. Absolutely fantastic. The main thing today was obviously everybody enjoying themselves, obviously raising awareness for the sensory rooms. But what I've got to say is, it could have been Airdrie, it could have been Hope. The Diamond Sensory Room will have the Sensory Cup, so that's the main thing. Happy days.
Superb.
And he's got a bit of the Rod Stewart voice, so I think he's trying to get a gig here, I think.
Just shouting for fun. Elton John. Then it's Stevie Barr.
Listen, guys, thanks again for a brilliant day. The kids have enjoyed it, everybody's enjoyed it, and a great result for Hope For Autism. You're very welcome.